Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
An ardent follower and admirer. A person who loves someone or is loved by someone. A significant other to whom you are not related by marriage. Strike, beat repeatedly. The wind buffeted him. Polish and make shiny. Buff the wooden floors. An implement consisting of soft material mounted on a block, used for polishing, as in manicuring. A medium to dark tan color. An ardent follower and admirer. A soft, thick, undyed leather from the skins of e.g. buffalo or oxen. Bare skin. Swimming in the buff means to swim naked. Of the yellowish-beige color of buff leather. An ardent follower and admirer. An enthusiastic devotee of sports. Blow away or off with a current of air. The speaker ceased to be an amusing little gnat to be fanned away and was kicked off the forum. An ardent follower and admirer. A device for creating a current of air by movement of a surface or surfaces. Agitate the air. Make, an emotion, fiercer. Fan hatred. Strike out, a batter, of a pitcher. A person who accepts the leadership of another. Someone who travels behind or pursues another. A human being. There was too much for one person to do. A grammatical category used in the classification of pronouns, possessive determiners, and verb forms according to whether they indicate the speaker, the addressee, or a third party. Stop talking about yourself in the third person. A human body, usually including the clothing. A weapon was hidden on his person. The immaterial part of a person, the actuating cause of an individual life. Deep feeling or emotion. A human being. A secular form of gospel that was a major black musical genre in the 1960s and 1970s. Soul was politically significant during the civil rights movement. The human embodiment of something. The soul of honor. Causing or capable of causing death. Mortal combat. A human being. Involving loss of divine grace or spiritual death. Subject to death. Mortal beings. Unrelenting and deadly. Mortal enemy. A human being. A human being. Characteristic of or meant for a single person or thing. An individual serving. Being or characteristic of a single thing or person. Individual drops of rain. A human being. Separate and distinct from others of the same kind. Mark the individual pages. Concerning one person exclusively. We all have individual cars. A single organism. A person, not necessarily a spouse, with whom you cohabit and share a long-term sexual relationship. A person, not necessarily a spouse, with whom you cohabit and share a long-term sexual relationship. A person, not necessarily a spouse, with whom you cohabit and share a long-term sexual relationship. A person, not necessarily a spouse, with whom you cohabit and share a long-term sexual relationship. Someone who engages in drinking bouts. A drunken reveler, a devotee of Bacchus. Classical mythology, a priest or votary of Bacchus. An enthusiastic young fan, especially a young woman who follows rock groups around. A fan of heavy metal music. A lover of aviation. A fan of bullfighting. A serious devotee of some particular music genre or musical performer. One dedicated to love and lovemaking, especially one who writes about love. A wild gathering involving excessive drinking and promiscuity. Someone who engages in drinking bouts. Used of riotously drunken merrymaking. A night of bacchanalian revelry. A drunken reveler, a devotee of Bacchus. A girl or young woman with whom a man is romantically involved. His girlfriend kicked him out. A young female. A youthful female person. The baby was a girl. A female human offspring. A friendly informal reference to a grown woman. Mrs. Smith was just one of the girls. A girl or young woman with whom a man is romantically involved. His girlfriend kicked him out. Any female friend. Mary and her girlfriend organized the party. A beloved person, used as terms of endearment. A sweet yellow liquid produced by bees. Of something having the color of honey. Sweeten with honey. A person who worships idols. A lover blind with admiration and devotion. A person who worships idols. A lover blind with admiration and devotion. A woman with whom you are in love or have an intimate relationship. A man with whom you are in love or have an intimate relationship. The human face, kisser, and smiler, and mug, are informal terms for face, and fizz is British. Someone who kisses. A girl or young woman with whom a man is romantically involved.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.